Howdy, people! Welcome back to the Lovin Riyadh show, where we talk about all the juicy stuff that's been going around Riyadh, or Saudi sometimes. I'm Sarah,
And I'm Rama.
and today is the 14th of January, which, hello, New Year! We're talking about some interesting stories today, starting with a Saudi woman, celebrating her birthday at the summit of Mount Toubkal.
And Cecilia and Abdul Rahman are bringing the ultimate culture vibe to social media.
And Saudi domestic travel soars as people explore the kingdom's many stunning locations.
And the brilliant cake artist wows millions with her deliciously realistic creations in Saudi. A Saudi woman celebrated her birthday at the summit of Mount Toubkal. I think I'm saying that right, but I'm not sure. It's a mountain in Morocco, and it's actually the highest peak in the Atlas Mountains. And if you know anything about mountain climbing, Sarah,
I know
it's
it's
very,
hard.
very difficult. It takes a lot of physical training. You need to be with a group. And it was snowing when she did this, so
Oh, wow.
it makes it even harder, I guess. And her name is Shireen Abdul Hassan. And she has a passion for mountain climbing. And this is her second time, actually,
Oh, wow.
reaching the summit of this mountain. And she decided to do it this time to mark her birthday.
That's cute.
Yeah, because she first conquered the mountain in 2017.
Yeah.
And she said in her post that it's more than just a physical challenge.
Yeah.
It's more about how it was a personal milestone for her, and kind of about having a healthy and active lifestyle.
Yeah.
Using it combined with her birthday to kind of bring awareness to the importance
Oh,
of having a healthy and active lifestyle,
no, that's
which is
something.
true. And she says it's the greatest gift she could give herself on her birthday.
That's cute. That's
Yeah.
true, actually. That's
really
very
is.
deep. Plus, that's a cool way to like celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, your birthday is you reaching another year of your life
And good health.
in good health.
Oh.
So, what's the best way to stay in good health? Just stay active
Well,
and
my
have an active
mom-
lifestyle.
My
and,
mom's birthday was earlier this week.
Oh my
on
God!
the-
Happy birthday, Sada's mom, if you're watching.
Hello, mama. Yeah. So, yeah, it was my mother's birthday, but she did not climb a mountain.
Maybe
Still-
this story will inspire her.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
you. Maybe you can have a mother-daughter trip
We
to
just
the Mount
had
of.
some cake, so
Oh.
I guess.
Well,
that's
maybe
one
next
thing.
year you can have a mother-daughter trip to Mount Toubkal. I really think I'm saying this wrong.
Toubkal.
Toubkal?
No, I'd rather like climb my bed and sleep. That's very cringe. But
Worth
you know.
it. But I think if you go, she actually founded the team that she went with, which is called Rawasi Team 1.
Oh, so are they like a group of climbers?
Yeah, it consists of 10 talented and passionate individuals. I guess they climb mountains together, which is...
No, it's a cool thing, but when you say it like that.
It is a cool I think it came out not in that way. It is a very
Climb
cool thing.
mountains?
Yeah, because I'm not sure if they climb mountains specifically and only, or they do other things like
Yeah.
athletic things together.
True, that's true.
But she climbed this mountain with them, and there's a really cute picture scene of them praying at the top of the mountain all together, which is very cute. And I think I don't know, it's a nice way to imagine reaching the top of the mountain. You're like, let's all take a moment,
And
kind of
pray.
appreciate where we are and pray.
A grateful trip.
Yes. So apparently the terrain, so the way up to the summit of the mountain is very rugged, obviously because it's a mountain, but it's
Yeah.
also snowing. However, the snow and the rugged terrain provided a very nice view at the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And we'll insert some pictures because it really is like a breathtaking view.
Yeah.
Imagine just covered in white and you're at the top, you're at the very peak.
Yeah.
So you're seeing the
I'm
entire
on
country.
top of the world.
Literally.
I'm on top.
Literally, you feel like you're on top of the world.
Yeah, that's cool.
And she said that it served as a constant reminder of the beauty and power of nature.
That's cute. That's a very grateful experience. Like appreciating stuff on your birthday. What a power move, honestly.
Yeah, and imagine the sense of accomplishment you would feel when you get to the top.
Yeah, and plus, I'm thinking, what kind of shoes are they wearing?
climbing shoes.
Because you need some good shoes.
There's specific shoes
because
that you
snow
wear to climb
and
the
like
mountain.
climbing a mountain.
Yeah. Let me see her shoes. Oh,
they look like boots.
They
I
don't
think.
show in this picture. But yeah, they're specific shoes that they wear to be able to climb a mountain. I think it has better grip.
Yeah.
And it prevents you from falling.
I thought my Crocs could do something, you know, like
Yeah,
climbing.
maybe not climbing a mountain.
Climbing a mountain with
I think
Crocs,
that's their
a
one
stupid idea.
deficiency.
Yeah. I love TikTok topics. I think it's because, you know, TikTok is the center of my life.
It's the place to be.
It is. Like, you can be everywhere. And actually, the topic we're going to discuss is Cecilia and Abdurrahman are bringing the ultimate culture vibe to social media. One thing that phones or like social media has brought to this world is the beautiful culture mixture, you know? Like, let's say before, people weren't so open with like different cultures. People would more, you know, they're more alienated about their own culture. Like,
it would be a bit reserved.
Exactly, reserved
once
is the
mixing
word.
with other cultures.
Exactly. Like, they wouldn't try, for example, different spices. They wouldn't. Yeah. So
they'd
people
be like,
yeah,
not sure about that.
people weren't that curious about, you know, like different cultures. But thanks to social media, people are more now interested in learning, you know, people's different cultures. So there's this woman on TikTok. Her name is Cecilia, and I think she used to be I don't know what do they call people who are like working in the perfume business. What do you call them?
Perfumers, I think.
Yeah, a French perfumer woman, who I think we've talked about her before. The woman who made her house a place for tourists in Medina.
Oh,
Do you
that's
remember
her.
that?
Okay.
I think so. So yeah, she started living in Saudi Arabia as a tourist, and she loved it. Started opening like businesses, started meeting people, doing stuff on her accounts, social media accounts, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Her account is at Cecilia in Arabia. She's very cute, a small white lady, cute. And in a video that I found interesting, maybe people won't like really understand the depth of it, but you know, like, let me discuss my opinion on this matter with you, Rama, and with you, Lovin Riyadh viewers. Yeah, so there's this video. She brought her mother, okay, Cecilia.
So they're calling her Cecilia,
yeah.
like officially?
Yeah, because like, you know, when you're here in Saudi Arabia or in Egypt or like in Arab countries,
we always go
they would say for example, Rama's mother would be Rama, which is mother. Means mother.
Yeah.
So yeah, they usually put it with boys.
Yeah, it's usually with
mainly, but
boys,
it's cute when they do it like with females as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, I used to be very jealous because everyone would call my mom with my sister's name and not me. That's not nice.
No.
Yeah. So Cecilia and Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman is a Saudi, beautiful, cute lady, which people in the comments were all cheering for her, like, yes, Abdurrahman, you can do it, you know. And
That's
it's
cute.
Yeah, but like, give some Cecilia some love, you know what I mean? Anyways, so they the what do you call it? The idea of the video is making some sweets from your culture. So Abdurrahman would make stuff like masabib and stuff that are like Saudi authentic sweets. And Cecilia would make a chocolate mousse. Delicious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, they would like compete in a friendly way, and both of them were like very friendly together. They would taste test their stuff, and they were very open about it. No one was like doing anything, and I think that spreads love all over, which I think is the main or the purest form of social media. Like,
definitely
people connecting
positivity
together. Yeah, like from France to like Saudi Arabia, connecting.
Cultures connecting.
Yeah, like it wouldn't happen, for example, 100 years back, but now it's more of a fun, beautiful thing to watch, you know. Yeah, I think it's a cute topic. What do you think, Rama?
I think it's very cute, and I love seeing two cultures come together, especially in Saudi. Any kind of culture being embraced here, or like Saudi being embraced by another culture.
Yeah.
I think it's so cute.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If like which culture are you most interested in?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, like which culture
I think
do you
I can't give you a specific culture, but I am one of those types of people that love learning about any culture. Like
Yeah.
even if I travel to a different country, I'd rather go to somewhere I know nothing about the culture,
Yeah.
so that I can learn about it. So I have this curiosity for really any culture, because ours is so rich.
Yeah, it is.
So since ours is so rich, I would love to find out about any other culture, really.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have a specific one?
Not really. I think I'm also interested, as basic as that sounds, but like I'm also interested
I don't
in,
think that's basic. I just
No,
think
I
we have
meant-
an appreciation for all cultures.
I
you know?
meant copying you, but I don't
Oh,
phrase my
okay.
words right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to everyone. But yeah. Yeah. Also, Rama, another question. If you would be in this competition, for example, against any other culture or any other what do you call it,
Cuisine?
nationality? Yeah, cuisine. You're half Lebanese and half Saudi. So
Yes.
which dessert would you make? Can you cook?
From my Saudi or Lebanese
Can you
side?
cook? No, like
I can cook.
from you, whichever.
That personally offended me, that question.
I'm offending Rama today,
I don't
guys.
cook much though.
Okay.
I don't know what dessert I would make. Ali.
Okay. Do you know Omari? That's delicious.
If you don't know, I don't know how to describe it to you. It's a very good dessert.
Delicious with
And this
some-
is one that actually combines all of the Arabic cuisines, I think, because you can find it in Lebanon, you can find it in Saudi, you can find it in Egypt. But I think it's originally Egyptian, I think.
Last question. Did you choose Ali because it's easy to make?
Is it easy to make?
Yeah, like
it's
nowadays
it's just
they
my
hacked
favorite.
it.
It's my favorite.
Okay, fun
Fun
fact.
fact about Rama, that's my favorite.
Fun
Arab
fact.
dessert.
Oh, okay. Cute.
What's your favorite?
Dessert. I'm more of a salty gal.
So am I, but
Yeah,
I mean,
like
you have.
savory
That's
stuff.
why I like Ali, because it's more savory.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
He's
Today
questioning me
we're
about my Ali.
feisty on the podcast.
For our next topic, Saudi domestic travel has actually soared in recent times as people are exploring the kingdom's many stunning locations more. So it's on fire right now, domestic travel in Saudi. And people are taking the chance to explore the kingdom more than maybe a few years ago.
Yeah.
More places are popping up that people want to go see, as opposed to maybe traveling outside the kingdom.
Yeah.
So in 2024, bookings for flights and hotel rooms have skyrocketed. That's a hard word to say. Skyrocketed, which also is included in Saudi's tourism boost. So tourism in Saudi has gone
Yeah.
up. So not just Riyadh or Jeddah, the main cities, or even Dammam or the eastern province, but people are also going to Asir, they're going to Taif, they're basically exploring all the areas in Saudi that now people are talking about more.
Yeah.
And it's mostly families and group trips.
Which is cool.
Yeah, 70%
Yeah.
rise in bookings. And it's specifically Saudis who are going on these trips as well. Obviously, a lot of non-Saudis are taking the time. The expats that are here,
Yeah.
they want to explore, but Saudis themselves are starting to explore their country more.
Yeah.
And apparently, in COVID times, this started as like a trend because people couldn't travel outside. And it's proven, since it's continued until now, 4 years later, that it wasn't just like a blip during COVID times that people are exploring. It's like they're finding out more
Yeah.
about Saudi. And it's a very efficient thing to do as well because you don't break the bank.
That's true.
Instead of traveling outside, you're just traveling to somewhere in Saudi that's completely different to where you're living,
Yeah.
but you're not breaking the bank and you're still changing your surroundings.
Yeah, you're still traveling, doing some fun stuff. And like, to be
Exactly.
honest, Saudi Arabia, fun fact, actually, I don't know, I think you know this. Saudi Arabia is the biggest, I don't know what to call it. What do you call it? Like the part, I'm imagining a map.
Okay,
So yeah,
like
Saudi
section
Arabia
of the
is
world?
no.
Oh.
No, big
Oh.
claims, big claims.
Oh,
No,
big talk.
I mean, in like the entire Middle East, it's the biggest thing.
Section?
I don't know what do they call it. I'm not, I don't know, a
Cartographer.
map. She comes up with very like big words.
That is what it's called, like a map expert, cartographer.
Okay, a
You sound like I know it all
cartographer.
now.
No, actually, you sound like a smart girl.
Thank you.
We like smart
Cartographer.
people. She is very smart, actually.
I hope that is the correct word. Imagine it's not.
Well, I'm not into geography. It's cool.
That's also something.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool, but like, need someone who likes to look at maps. I don't mean to offend any geographists. I don't know what are they called, but you know who you are. You're good. I can't do that.
If you could go to anywhere in Saudi that you haven't been yet, where would you go?
Oh, I haven't traveled a lot in my life, but I really want to explore Jeddah, which where you're
okay.
from. Yeah.
Yeah.
I visited
I
it
recommend.
once when I was a kid, and I want to like actually visit it now
Okay.
and like take pictures and stuff. Because I've been seeing all these cute TikToks that they make of like
The
Jeddah,
beach and
and I
stuff.
want to walk on that trail that's like colored. you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
I don't know what's it called.
It's the Corniche,
That Corniche.
the walkway. yeah.
Corniche.
It's where
Corniche.
people ride their bikes on that colorful
I don't
thing.
know how to ride a bike, but when it's that colorful, I will learn. And I want to go to Taif, Abha. Where else? Yeah, I even want to go to the empty quarter. I
really want to go to
Saudi
the empty
Arabia.
quarter. From how much we've been talking about the empty quarter and the stories that people are doing, it's made me really want to. I just want to go and see.
Yeah, like
I don't need to walk the whole way.
yeah,
I just want to see.
Just from far,
Exactly.
from like a good distance. What about you? I know Rama traveled a lot around
Recently,
Saudi.
yeah. I went to Abha. I went to
Not
Baha.
recently. We're in next year. We're in
True, last year.
2025. Yeah.
Last year I went to Abha. I went to Baha. And I went to Taif. Taif I've been to a lot because it's next to Jeddah.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get there. It's only 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it's like when you're in Jeddah, if you're like bored one weekend, you're like, what shall I do? The weather's nice. We're going to go to Taif.
Yeah.
So it's an easy one. But where I'd really want to go, number one, Jazan. Because of the Farasan Islands,
Yes. True.
which are there, I believe.
And also the FIFA Mountains.
Yes,
That's cool.
it's just very green and so pretty.
Yeah.
I'd love to go there. And number two, Al Ula, obviously.
Al-Ula, that's true. Neom, Tabuk snows.
Yeah,
There's
the snow in Tabuk.
Lowe's Mountain.
Yes.
I want to see if there's Lowe's
Exactly.
there. Lowe's, which is almonds.
Honestly, I think I would want to explore every area of Saudi.
Yeah, it's such a big continent.
Yep, exactly.
Yes.
And even areas in the Eastern Province.
Eastern Province, that's cool. Because
Yeah, because
there's,
I've never
like,
been to the Eastern
lots of-
Province before.
You should visit Al-Ahsa.
Yes.
Because
I
it's
agree.
very authentic.
Yes.
And I
the
love
palm
how
trees,
heritage.
the dates.
With some Saudi coffee, that would be
Exactly.
nice.
Yeah.
So, fun fact about our videographer. We're not gonna mention his name. He's quite famous. But yeah, he's from Al-Hasa, and he's such an interesting character. So
Yeah.
shout
So
out
it's
to
inspired
you.
us to take a trip there.
Yeah, actually, when you like know someone from there,
Yeah, it
It
makes you
becomes
want to
more-
go to the area more.
I want to try the Hasawi lime.
So wait, is that why you want to go to Jeddah? Because you know me?
Maybe, yeah.
Think
Because
so.
I wasn't so interested in Jeddah because I was like, what's the difference? It's very humid.
It is very humid. I will give you that.
Yeah, and I don't like humidity. But like once seeing Rama, and every time she goes to Jeddah and she comes back, she's like tan and her hair is like very healthy and like
Yeah.
glowy. And I'm
But-
like, I want to get that glow up. Is it that Jeddah glow up? I don't know.
I do, and like I come back looking different every time, and then it goes away after 2 days.
Yeah, no, she still looks good. But you know,
Oh, thanks.
women. Our last topic of the day is delicious. I've watched Matilda yesterday, and this like is hitting the spot. So,
Oh.
brilliant cake artist wows millions with her deliciously realistic creations in Saudi.
I like the association with Matilda. You
Yeah,
can't think of
because
Matilda without thinking of that
chocolate
cake.
cake.
That cake.
Do you want a piece of my chocolate cake? Anyways, so Yeah, have you seen these like very realistic cakes?
Yeah,
What's
I've also
the-
watched cake or not. I don't know what it's called, but it's
Yeah,
basically
cake or not. That's
yeah. I don't
yeah,
know.
that's
I don't know
right.
if it's called that, but like if it's a cake or not a cake. There was a whole trend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It. But like, what's the video that you've seen and like it really tricked you? Like, which thing?
A lot of them.
Okay.
A lot of them. But I remember seeing. I think it was like a cup, like filled with
Okay.
water or something,
Okay.
and it ended up being a cake. I don't know how they did. I don't know how they do it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I've seen slippers and like they would trick you with like
Cans.
slipper
Cans,
anything.
like any yeah.
Yeah, and there's also a chicken breast. The chicken
Oh,
breast
the
one
chicken
is
breast
very
one.
realistic.
The chicken breast one always fools me.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
bec-
there's
it's
no way.
very realistic. They even
Exactly.
get the white stuff
The-
on it, which is weird. And like slippers, shoes, hands.
I think with inanimate objects, it
Yeah.
always you can kind of tell.
What's that word?
Inanimate objects. I mean, they're all inanimate objects. No?
Is she
Inanimate objects is like things that are like a table is an inanimate object.
I
you
need
know what
to
I mean?
open
But
a
I meant-
Merriam-Webster when
no,
I'm talking.
but I said
to
it
you.
wrong because I didn't
Oh.
mean because an inanimate object is anything that just doesn't animate, you know. So
No,
we're
like
not
doesn't
inanimate
move?
exactly. But I meant non-fruits like objects, you know. So I used the word wrong basically.
I feel very dumb. Anyways,
I confused you for no reason.
no, that's okay. It's a cool word.
Thanks.
Now I have an added word. So, an insanely talented cake artist from Jeddah making waves online with her jaw-dropping hyper realistic. That's the word I was looking for. So Zaina, her name is Zaina. Reminds me of Zaina Khouri on Dubai Bling. Have you watched that?
Of course.
Anyways, so she makes like very realistic ones. She even made a plane, like the Saudi airline plane cake.
Wow.
And the cake itself is like chocolate. It looks
Interesting.
delicious. We're
Does it
gonna
look
search
realistic
some-
or it just
does.
looks like a plain cake?
Like she's got the structure right, you know, but you can't. It looks very realistic, but you know, like if you look closely, it looks, you know, kind of.
Okay, so you can kind of tell
Raggedy.
it's not hyper realistic.
It is.
Okay.
It is. It's very like it's got the wheels. It's got like we're gonna like
Show you.
show you the video, but like it's very realistic. Like imagine one thing about making cakes, they can fall apart if you're not doing it correctly.
Yep.
And if you like what makes the cake hold itself is basically how much flour it has and water. So if you put too much flour, it's gonna be very dry. And like mostly when I make cakes, my father is like, we need to drink something with this because
It's very dry.
it's very
Really?
dry. Yeah, it's because I want to make like the fondant and stuff, and that's not for the week. You know,
No.
you can't just one day randomly start that you're gonna become a baker and then you just get up and make a cake and it's like hyper realistic.
Did you ever watch Cake Boss?
No.
Oh, that's where I learned the word fondant.
Yeah.
If anybody's watched Cake Boss, let us know in the comments.
don't
Basically,
know.
it was this guy, I think in New York, that would make cakes.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole show.
Yeah.
And honestly, every cake he made had fondant in it.
Yeah.
So it would be like to make the shape or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what it's used for.
Yeah. It's basically a coating of the original
Yes,
cake.
the coating, so that they can build things on top of it.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
it's a sugar coat.
Yeah.
But if you mess up, the structure of it, it needs to be thin to a point where you don't, like when you're slicing your cake, you don't find a lot of fondant. That's like you messed up your cake.
Is it the same thing? Do you remember like at kids' birthday parties when they do like a picture
Yeah.
on top of the cake?
Exactly,
Is that the
that's
same thing?
true, yeah.
I hated it. I did not like the taste of this thing.
I once
I would
ate
always remove
someone's
it.
like eye, and it was very like dramatic when you like eat the pictures.
Oh yeah, but I used to remove it because I didn't like how sugary it was.
It was low quality, but if
Maybe,
that's what I
yeah.
mean, you know, like you can't mess up a cake. So like watching these things, you're like, I can do it.
But you really
Try
can't,
making
yeah.
a 2-layered cake. Let's make it a bit difficult. 3-layered cakes, with it like being moist. It needs to be moist.
Yeah.
And it needs to be holding its shape. So when you slice it or something, it doesn't break apart or fall apart. I can't speak. So yeah, she did not. She also made Zaina also made a huge camel cake with crevices, like it's a camel sitting down. I don't know what it like. You
Yeah.
know, so there's like the elbow thing, the leg
crevices,
thing,
yeah.
crevices.
That's a cool
And
word.
she got it with the shadowing and stuff. Love details. And
Amazing.
Zaina, it's got these details. Oh, she also made a car. Hello. You know,
Wow.
like a car. No, but that looks hyper realistic, like very hyper realistic. People have been loving it.
I feel like it's so hard to do.
It is. Like,
It looks so difficult.
you don't know how many breakdowns I've had making a 2-layered cake.
Yeah,
Like, there's
so
once
imagine
I
making a whole
broke a
plane.
plate because I was like cutting the original piece of cake and I want to like take this part, like flip it so I can put
Yeah.
some filling. Yeah, and I basically was trying and it kept falling apart and I broke the plate. The cake got messed up. So yeah, it's not.
It's not for the
Weak.
weak-hearted, no.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to catch us on YouTube for the visuals, as Sada always says, and Podio, Anghami, Spotify, Apple Podcasts for the audio.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.